Okay, shall we continue? Okay, so yesterday we have discussed about a simple model, that is a image model, and in that simple image model we have discussed some of the points. So a simple image or simple a monochromatic image is a two-dimensional light intensity function, or it is a brightness, and basically light is a form of energy, that is f of x comma y is an energy and it is a finite value. Then the f of x comma y is representing 0 less than f of x comma y less than infinity, because if it is an finite energy, then the light of energy is depending on two principal properties. The first property is the amount of source light incident on the scene being viewed and the amount of light reflected by the object. So these are the two properties or the energy or the light of the energy. Now, the amount of source light incident on the scene is nothing but it is an illumination, and the amount of light is reflected by the objective is nothing but reflective. So an energy is the combination of both reflection and illumination. So f of x comma y is equal to illumination I of x comma y into R of x comma y. The product of these two, it will gives the energy. But the illumination I of x comma y is between 0 and infinity, that is illumination, and 0 less than reflective. So R of x comma y is less than 1, so it is 0. Now the 0 is nothing but total absorption and this is a total reflection. Therefore, the f of x comma y is in the gray level values. L, small l is indicating as gray level value. But gray level value is nothing but it is depending on the gray level or the brightness value. So that brightness value is represented with the maximum to minimum. The gray level value is variable from minimum value to the maximum value. So small l value is from minimum value to the maximum value. So what is a minimum value? The minimum value is contain both the illumination and reflection of the minimum values, and the L maxima is nothing but the maximum value of illumination and maximum value of reflective. So both. So that is nothing but the L is depending on the L minima to L maxima. That means the 0 comma capital L. So this is called a grayscale. A grayscale. That means this 0 and L, 0 is indicated as block color and L is indicated as white. Or what is the value of L? What is the maximum range of the value of L? So 0 comma 1 is the maximum value. So 0 is nothing but from 0 value to and 1 value it is going to changing. So block color to a white color. So black is nothing but if you are changing anything in the black, it is not visible. So there is no effect on the 0. So that is why the 0 is nothing but the block color. So the dark room to a bright room. So we are converting. So dark to bright. So bright is nothing but white color. So white is nothing but this is the 1. So 0 to 1, it is a grayscale. So grayscale value is 0 comma 1 or 0 comma L. 0 is nothing but block color. L is nothing but white color, or 1 is nothing but white color. So this is nothing but the grayscale values are the representation of the gray values. Okay, so that is about the representation of a simple image. Now coming to the another one is sampling and quantization. So sampling and quantization. Now this sampling and quantization, the first one is uniform sampling and quantization, and second one is non-uniform sampling and quantization. Now these are the two techniques are available in the sampling and quantization. So why we need the sampling and quantization? Because an image or any scenery is an analog signal. So in the entire world, it is not readily available your digital signals. So if you want to convert into a digital signal, then you have to apply sampling and quantization. So if you are going to capture a scenery, that scenery is contained an analog. If you have a digital camera, then you are captured in images or you are capturing the particular scenery, then it is a digital image. We don't want to convert sampling and quantization. We need not to apply these two methods because you have a digital technology. If you have a digital technology, if you have a digital camera, then the captured image is a digital image. But in olden days, it is not having the digital processing techniques. So that is why you have to take and sampling and quantization for conversion into a digital image. So in that sampling and quantization is there are two types. One is uniform sampling and quantization. Another one is non-uniform sampling and quantizations. Now, first we will define what is meant by sampling. Yes, anyone? What is meant by sampling?
Sir, converting continuous time signal to discrete time signals in the form of samples is called as sampling, sir.
So discrete samples, right? So for example, this is a continuous signal. Now these continuous signals means you have to take into the discrete signal, considered into the discrete signal. That means if you are suppose selecting this point or this point, so we are taking the discrete instant of time. A discrete instant of time we are considering and converting into a discrete. So we are not going to taking that entire samples. So we will selecting the minimum number of samples or maximum number of samples. That is why the condition is define the sampling theorem. So the sampling is nothing but is required for further processing. It is suitable for computer processing. An image function f of x comma y must be discretized. Must be discretized both so an image f of x comma y must be discretized both spatially and in amplitude. So this is your image, right? So in that image, that should be a discretized. So discretized means x comma y all the spatial coordinates. X comma y are the two spatial coordinates that should be a discretized, and the f, that is nothing but amplitude. The amplitude should be and discretized. So both spatially and amplitude should be discretized. That means the definition of the sampling is an image f of x comma y must be a discretized both spatially and in amplitude. Discretization of spatial coordinates called sampling. Just these two parts. Discretization of the spatial coordinates. Discretization of spatial coordinates x comma y called sampling. Then discretization of amplitude called quantization. Is also called as gray level quantization. So discretization of the spatial coordinates is called as then sampling technique, and discretization of, or simply it is a discretization, but the amplitudes are nothing but discretization. That is nothing but digitization. Amplitude equals. So amplitude equal is nothing but digital. So sampling is in discrete and amplitude is in digital. So because we need to discretize both, so discretization of the sample is called as sampling and digitization of the amplitude is called as gray level quantization. An amplitude digitization called gray level quantization or an quantization techniques. Now, how do you define a digital image? A digital image. Suppose a continuous image f of x comma y is approximated by equal number of sample and arranged in the form of n into m in an array format. Then f of x comma y is equals to the first sample 0, 0. Second sample f of 0, 1. F of 0, 2. Up to f of 0, m minus 1. Second one, f of 1, 0, f of 1, 1, f of 1, 2. This is f of 1, m minus 1. Like that, f of, what is this? N minus 1, 0. Similarly, f of n minus 1, 1. Similarly, f of n minus 1, 2. Similarly, f of n minus 1, m minus 1. Okay. So a digital image, how do you define a digital image? Means an image, a continuous image f of x comma y, a continuous image f of x comma y is approximated by an equal amount or equally spaced samples arranged in a array matrix of size n into m. F of x comma y is equal to f of 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, 0 comma m minus 1. Next row, f of 1 comma 0, f of 1 comma 1, like that. And we are representing with all the values. Now, what is this values? Anyone? What is this first value of this one? And what is the value of this one? What it indicates? You have calculated all the parameters. Then what it indicates, these parameters? This is an
What?
Analog image.
1 or 0, sir. Those will be
And
1 or
this-
0 in digital form, sir.
And this entire one, that is the right side of the equation, what it indicates?
It will be 1 or 0, sir.
It is a digital image. This is an analog image, is converted or represented into a digital image. And we have evaluated all the discrete values. We have represented all the discrete values. The representation of all the discrete values are called pixels or gray level values. So this is a first pixel value, second pixel value, third pixel value, like that. So now all these are all the elements in the digital representation called pixels or picture elements. F of x comma y value is suppose 20. The pixel value is 20. Now this value is say 5. Now this value is called pixel value is 5. Because we have evaluated, that is discretized and digitized. After getting the digitized value, then it is 5. Suppose here is 222, this value. Okay, discretize. This value is 222. So what it indicates 222? This is a pixel value. But what is the range of the pixel value? Suppose an 8-bit 0 to 255 ranges. The variation is 0 to 256. Total is 256 for an 8. 2 power 8. 2 power 8 is nothing but 256 values. So the 256 values are 0 to 255. So 0 is black color and white is variable. But what is the total value of this one? This all the values are equating to 0, 1 only. If it is 222 or something, whatever the value, that finally will equating to 1 value. Right. So that is about the each and every element is called an pixel value. And that is indicated for an 8-bit image 0 to 255. Now we are taking from here 0 to 255. Clear? Students, it is clear?
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you repeat the definition of digital image, sir? A continuous image is approximately?
And continuous image f of x comma y is approximated by equally spaced samples arranged in the form of n into m array is called digital image.
Clear, sir.
Where each and every element of the array is a discrete quantity. That discrete quantity is called as pixels. Then in the digitization process, we required some decision. In digitization process, we required decision about the values of N and M. And the number of discrete gray levels. And this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and gray level. And a gray level values of each pixel. That we need some decision. So how many pixels are required to get a good quality of an image? That is called a resolution. So how much resolution is required? Resolution, a good resolution image, that is nothing but more number of pixels. It is good. Average, better. Poor, then it is bad. So the appeared image is a good image is nothing but it is captured more number of the pixels. So any resolution of the television system or display, whatever it may be, that if it is a good quality or it is for a human perception, it is perceived in a good manner, then it is called as a higher resolution. It is having the high resolution. That is why a human eyes can perceive in a good manner. And human eye is not perceived in a good manner, then it is a low quality images. So that resolution is depending on the number of pixels. That is why we are taking that 20 megapixel camera, 30 megapixel camera. Why we are taking for that one is we need to capture with all the information and to perceive in a good manner with more number of the pixel, then it is appeared a high resolution images. So in that case, we required some decision of the values of N, M, and as well as gray level values. Right? Gray level values. Then how do you represent that values? We need some procedure to represent. N is equal to, I will consider 2 power N, and M is nothing but 2 power K. And G is equal to 2 power M. 2 power M. Already we know that what is N, what is M. And G is called gray levels. G is called gray levels. And in the assumption of this, the range of the gray is 0 and L only, in between that only. Then after taking consideration of these three, N, M, and G, B is equals to, this is called the required number of bits for storage. Isn't it? N value, M value, and gray level. Combination of these three is nothing but total number of bits. So how many bits are there? So that is representing for the storage. So B of bits is required to store a digital image. B is equals to N value into M value into small m. This is called storage. But
sir, what is small n, small k and small m, sir?
N is nothing but 2 power n values. M is called 2 power k values. And G is nothing but 2 power m. That means N is nothing but, suppose 4. How can you represent 4? 2 power 2. So what is small n? 2. So we will give that directly this value. Then you have to represent into this one. M value is nothing but 64. M is 64. Then this is nothing but 2 power 6. So we will provide this square of the values in terms of this one. 4. So that is why 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, like that. So in powers of 2 only we'll consider. So in that case, what is the value of this entire? So this is 4, n equal to 4. I don't consider this one. So this is direct one into m value 64. Then gray level values are, the gray level values is given as smaller values, m. So directly this value I will provide m is equal to 2. M is equal to 2. So directly you have to multiply it with this gray level value. So that is 8 into 64. That is these many pixels or these many bits have stored for this one. But basically what we considered is n and m both are taking as equal. Then what happened? N square into m. For square image. Why we need to consider square? For easy manipulations, for easy to calculations, for easy to analysis. So whatever the analysis if you are doing in that image, you have to consider better to analyze or better to understand, then you have to consider a square image. Because in the matrix manipulations, it is a square matrix, then you can able to find in a simplest manner. That is why in the matrix analysis, we required always a square matrix. So we are equating the x and y. Now these two, n into m, both are equal. That is the square of the matrix, n square. So that we can take that equal number of rows and equal number of columns. Okay. Now, for example, now n and m both are 128. N is equal to 128 and m is also 128. And the gray levels are 64 into 64. So what is the gray level values? 64. Then what is the value of this one? It's a 98,304. These many pixels are there within 128 into 128 with 64 gray levels. This many number of bits for storage. Just we are taking as 128 into 128 with an gray levels of 64. Now 98,304 bits are there to store in an image. Okay. Now, for example, take the different values, n values and m values. Right? So 16 into 16, that is 32, n square into, now we have to just multiply it with different values. Now find out. So we have a tabular column in the textbooks with the different values of n, m values. Right? So we have a different values with different pixel we can able to store. But the formula is B is equal to n square m. If it is a not n square, then B is equal to n into m into n. Now these two formulas you have to remember how many bits are there in an image. You have to find out for it. So without gray level, we can't predict. If gray levels are 0, then it is a dark color, dark image. So totally black color. Right? So like that, we are going to representing with all the functions with the different gray level values and representing in the sampling and quantization. Any questions regarding sampling and quantization?
Sir, 16, how you got 32, sir? 16 to 16 over there.
No. You assume that take any value, n value is equals to say 8 and m value is 8. What is that? 2 8s. That is n into 8, right? N is equal to m. Both are same. So n square. So that is 8 square. Isn't it? So this is nothing but 8 into 8. Isn't it? So that is an equal we are considering. With gray level, how many gray levels? 2. Okay, multiplied with 2. So 8 into 8, 64. 64 into 2, 128. Now these many pixels are there. This many number of bits. With how many gray level? 2. Like that, you have to take any values. N equal to 8 or n equals to 16. Then similarly, m equal to 16. So 32, right? So 16 into 16 into what is the gray level value? So for example, 4 into 4. This number of pixels. These many bits are stored in an image.
Sir, but you said that gray level should be between 0 and 1, no, sir?
An 8-bit image, 2 power 8 number of bits. A simple 8-bit image means 2 power 8. How many 2 power 8? 256. 256 means 0 to 255. But this all values are equating to 1 only, 0 to 1 only. How it is getting this one? If you have an image, so for example, this is an objective and we are converted into this function or this image or in the matrix form. What is the value of here? Here, what is the values here? The minimum is 0. I think almost all values are 0. But where is the values? Intensity values. This particular point intensity value is there. This particular value is intensity there. That is nothing but in this one, here some 20 value because intensity is higher, 20. Intensity is very low. It is 10. These are all the intensity 30, 50, 75. Now in between that only you have an intensity values and remaining all values are zeros. These values are indicated, but the monochromatic image is nothing but only either black color or white color. Black or white only. So that is why we are equating to that value is again 0, 1 only. Finally, we'll equating 1 only for 8-bit gray level image. For analysis, we are taking this one, 8-bit image or 16-bit image or which type, how many bits of image you are taking. So based on that, we are considering. These are all values are nothing but gray level values, intensity values. When the intensity is more, the pixel value is more. When intensity is low, the pixel value is low. So based on that, we are considering. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
Otherwise, one more example. If you have an image, now I want to enhance this image. That means these pixel values are 10, 20, 30, 5, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So these image pixel values are like this. Then I want to enhance this quality of an image. That means I want to increase the pixel values of this one, all pixel values. That means 10 values increases as 20, 20 is increases as 40, 30, 60, 5 is double, 10, 2, 4, that is 1, 2, 4. So I have used some averaging method, or I have used by mean value, or I can use any method. So you have to use any one of the method and you have to enhance the pixel values, gray level values. Then the picture quality is increased. That is what we are going to analyzing in the enhancement techniques. Image enhancement techniques. How we are going to enhancing, what is the pixel value? If you know the pixel value, then only we can able to enhance 10 to 20 or 10 to 30. How many values you require? Based on the analysis of this one, if you know the pixel values, then only it is. So how do you know that? When an image is for analysis in the MATLAB or in the Python programming, that is represented in matrix notation only. So in the matrix notation, what is there? Gray level values. So based on the gray level values, where is the maximum gray level is there, then the intensity is maximum. And where is the gray level is minimum, then it is an lower value. So like that, we can able to differentiate and will analyze in which area we need to enhance. That particular area we'll try to enhance. That is in the image enhancement technique we will improve. Yes, any questions?
Clear, sir.
So that is about uniform sampling and quantization. Right. Now we'll take the second one, non-uniform sampling and quantization. So how do you do that non-uniform sampling and quantizations? Non-uniform sampling and quantization means, say this is an image. You have only one objective, that is one person is there. So one person is nothing but what is that? We have a fixed amount of intensity values because only one objective. This is only one objective, so that we have identified this is the area we have a maximum intensity and remaining are minimum intensity. So now this is applying for uniform is better to enhance the quality of an image. Right, we can able to simple. But in the second one, if we have an image with group photo. Group photo means